Thank you, the Spreadsheet Guy Mario Kart, for this video recommendation. Want your video idea made? Let us know in the comments. Who the hell is the Spreadsheet Guy Mario Kart? Duel! Do you know about Zaminations? Isn't that like a content farm? Don't they make like 3D animations with indie characters in the Minecraft art style? Hey, they poked fun at the content farm claims, and their stuff's super high quality. Anyway, they work for Glitch now, and they directed the music video for Running the Show. Wait. Like episode 8 running the show? Ah, look who feels stupid now for making fun of them. Okay, fine. But like, I don't know, their videos... Look, I've seen clips online, yeah? They're funny. But the art style is hard to get used to. Maybe what you need is to give them a fair chance. Why don't you check out some of their catalog? You know what? You convinced me. How's it going, guys? My name's Subscribe Duel. And like the Duel. Dude, yeah, what's up? You ruined my intro. Yeah, that's my fault. Yeah, that's on me. I get it. You partnered up with Poopy Entertainment. This is really good. This is really damn good. What? Why is this so gas? What? So from my understanding, Zamination is an independent animation studio. They've been in the game for 11 years making Minecraft animations, ever since 2015. Wow, 2015 was 11 years ago. They spent 8 of those 11 years partnered up with Mob Entertainment. Yeah. The Poppy Playtime guys, before eventually leaving them in early December 2023. The split was due to creative differences, issues with management style, and a move away from the content farm style of short-form content, which I find to have been an absolutely fascinating move because the pilot for Digital Circus aired 2 months before this decision. And a couple months later, Zam made a big decision on their channel. They moved away from these sort of content farm compilation style of videos. I'm not entirely sure if they were doing shorts on different platforms like TikTok or whatever, but instead of taking 3-minute clips and compiling them into 30-minute videos, basically just reusing the same videos over and over, they ended their main ongoing series and moved on to music videos, interestingly enough. I don't know if this is an OC or if this is like William Afton but girl for thumbnail. You guys will have to let me know. I got no idea. But seeing how Zaminations is clearly inspired by Glitch's hard work, their perseverance in making a name for themselves in the animation world, they went on to make a Digital Circus song. And this thing has a lot of views, like a lot of views. But we are actually not gonna watch this song because on March 9th, 2025, Zaminations partnered up with Glitch, which I think most people still don't know about, but apparently they were working with them for a while. These accounts here have been working on Glitch's marketing individually for a while, but now it's officially through our studio. This comes with added responsibilities beyond what we were doing before. Exciting stuff. I think so too. Finally, leaving Zaminations to make the most important decision they've ever done. Ditching the Minecraft art style for the first time in 11 years and making their own original show. So Zam is hot stuff now, right? They work for Glitch, they're doing their own IP, who is a show based on a character from SNG4, but we'll get to that. I want to learn a little bit about Zaminations. They don't want to do content farms anymore, they want to make quality content. Why don't we check out their stuff and form our own opinions? So this is how this is gonna go. First, we're gonna check out what essentially is the relaunch of their channel. What is Zamination? From there, I want to check out the 2 Digital Circus songs they made. Happy Place, which is actually the second one, and then Wacky World, which this is an updated version of the 80 million view song that came out a day before the official announcement of Zamination and Glitch's partnership. How did they celebrate it? Oh, you know, they just remade their most popular video with the actual voice cast of Digital Circus. These guys are genuinely becoming a big deal. Oh, and obviously, yeah, I forgot to mention it before, but running the show, they worked on it. Zach and Micah Preciado, the owners of Zaminations. They are the music video directors, so it makes a lot of sense that they'd be damn good at making Digital Circus fan songs with music videos. So with all the blabbing out of the way, why don't we get into what is Zamination? I'm really curious to learn more about them. It even seems like they made their own like OCs, so that was a pretty big step in the right direction if they want to do what Glitch does and actually make like original projects, original shows. You need original IPs. Let's get into it. What is Zaminations exactly? Welcome to Zam. Oh, there's the
Zamination.
Is the Minecraft. Okay, no!
Creating timeless motion pictures with poignant
That's
commentary
timeless?
on the human condition.
Oh,
And
beautiful.
who are the savants that bring us these life-changing tales?
Hi, guys. Yeah, lock in, bro. Where's the keys? I got a jingle.
I'm Andy.
And I'm Micah.
Hi, guys.
He runs Zamination. You
Cool.
may know us from such animated exploits as...
Not yet, but we'll see soon. I don't know. I don't think I'm gonna watch that, but cool, you know? that clip I've seen on Twitter. Who the hell's Terminator Freddy? Hey, spoilers. I don't want to see that. No. Get out of here.
Among Us.
Among Us? I don't think that's a spoiler.
I have a huge crush on you, Freddy Fazbear.
Jumbo Josh, bro.
Is this
We made all that and more.
is this how you're gonna advertise how you're stepping away from content farming? Showing off your content farms? Hey, wait, lock in.
Awesome and talented team of artists.
Cool, yeah.
Witnessed my
Okay,
share
to be fair, I really need to give Zamination some credit here. They do amazing animation work. I genuinely believe that if they ditch the Minecraft art style, not only will their work be easier to approach for the average viewer, but it's the perfect step that they need to take to make original work themselves or with Glitch in general.
cinematic masterpieces in my day. This is kind of slop, I must admit.
Yo, chill! Why are you guys calling yourselves out like that? No! Listen, I've been trying to say it in the nicest way possible. The nicest way possible, bro. Views are views. You gotta get them how you get them.
So how did we start all this?
I'd love to know.
Animation story
No.
begins with two twin boys,
Cute.
Zach and I, who loved animation way too much growing up. Puppet
Same.
shows, stop motion, flipbook animations, telling stories
wow.
through animation has been our dream ever.
I used to also make little stop motions with Lego figures as a kid. We did it in elementary school. My school was actually very open to that sort of creative work. It was very sweet, and it's cool to see that they did it too.
Since we were literal babies. In 2015, we started making
11 years
Minecraft
ago.
animation for fun. It was around this time that we met Andy, who was on a similar
Andy.
journey to us making animation on YouTube. And we
Cool.
quickly became friends and frequent collaborators. Eventually, our
that sounds
animation
really
started
nice.
to take off, and we were like, wow, we can actually do this.
Mm-hmm.
Making animation can be our career. So our sights were set. We were gonna chase our dreams and make original animated stories that could inspire others the same way we were inspired.
Hell yeah, and it makes perfect sense why they used Minecraft as their art style for so long, right? As little kids, they made Lego animations. Lego is kind of just like Minecraft if you think about it. Just like how I have my own inspirations, the indie games that I grew up watching YouTubers play and that I fell in love with, they fell in love with Minecraft, with Lego, and that's why their art style is how it is today.
On our journey,
Well, how it was. Not really today, not really anymore.
there was a stint where we partnered with another entertainment company with the intent to use our collective resources to tell bigger and better stories than ever before.
I wonder who that company is. You're not slick, bro. I get it. You partnered up with Poopy Entertainment, and you got sick of their content slop garbage. You don't need to be slick about it. They're gonna make another 5 chapters of that damn series. 5 chapters. You know, I've never played Poppy Playtime. Maybe I should. It might be fun. I don't know, maybe when chapter 6 gets closer to release.
So the company we partnered with was growing very quickly, and in pursuit of growth, they decided animation would no longer be the main focus at the company.
No.
This focus on growth led to less time,
True, though.
less budget, and less creative freedom.
It's really
Eventually
sad,
leading to
actually.
Zam pumping out Rush Productions focused primarily on making money, or as the kids
Ah, wow, so they're really like explaining how the channel sort of devolved into content farming. That's really fascinating, actually. I see why there's a bump in retention here. Yeah, man, this is like the truth. I'm shocked that Mob is even letting them say this at all. Obviously, they're not bringing up Mob Entertainment, but like, come on, guys. We know how to do Googling around here. I hope you guys aren't just using ChatGPT to Google everything.
eventually leading to Zam pumping out Rush Productions focused primarily on making money, or as the
that's
kids like to
slop.
say, content farming.
Eventually, after years of increasing pressure to focus on revenue over everything else, we decided enough is enough. We were losing
Good job.
control of our baby. This is not what we wanted to be doing. We wanted to be making cool art just for the love of it,
Aw.
not just to make money.
Oh.
So we quit, leaving that company and effectively restarting Zamination
Glitch,
again
glitch,
from the
glitch,
ground up.
glitch.
We were back to square one
Whoa.
with a renewed sense of purpose
We'll
and a
get there.
focus on quality and integrity.
Hell yeah.
We were going to create animation that we and our team were proud of.
We'll see it
Zamination
very
was
soon.
back.
This was also when we started growing a relationship with Glitch, helping with creative direction and writing on their marketing as well as SMG4, while they shared valuable lessons from their own journey.
Now,
Right, because SMG4 was still going at the time. I forgot, when did SMG4 end? Hold on. 3 months ago. Yeah, they were really like helping them. Huh. That's so freaking cool, man. Hell yeah.
Now, the dream is alive once again. We're helping make cool stuff with Glitch and making awesome animation on Zam the way
Woo!
we want to make it.
Great.
Awesome animation! This is Minecraft Freddy Fazbear. It's rubbish, I say.
There's no way. Okay, hold on. It really is funny how self-aware they are, because even after they moved to, okay, we're not doing content farmy sort of compilation stuff anymore, they still did 2 compilations, but whatever, get your bag, it's fine. As long as it's mostly original, that's okay with me. But either way, the Digital Circus videos were still in the Minecraft art style, and they brought back the Fazbear Friends series, so it felt like we're moving 2 steps forward and 1 step back. I just find it absolutely hilarious, and it's very human too, how self-aware they are.
Rubbish, I say.
Fine. You're not going to take this seriously. I will make it serious.
These guys are awesome.
Feel anything strange under that suit of yours, Mr. Zachary?
Ah, it's a bomb!
Ah! There's a bomb shot in my chest!
Highbrow, high
Wait,
class.
what?
My ass Zamination is slop, and it must be destroyed. You have 1 minute to finish this video.
What? What? But we just got here!
Well, we're eager to continue experimenting with new styles,
Yeah,
new
yeah.
stories. Heck, we'd love to make a full-blown
Yeah.
original series. We've been trying to do that
Okay.
since we were kids.
I mean, yeah, they showed off. I mean, I keep getting spoiled, but like, that's it. That's freaking, look at this. This looks like a picture book. And this is some nice 2D animation.
Heck, we'd love to make a full-blown original series. We've been trying to do that since we were kids.
At the end of the day, we're just a bunch of animation fans who,
Bro,
whether
what?
through shows, movies,
Is that in
or
a
games,
theater? That's
want
cool.
nothing more than to be able to create stories that'll give people that same spark of inspiration that
Oh my
changed
God.
us.
Is
But
that
unfortunately,
Papyrus?
there won't be a future. No original series. This is the end of Zamination. This was supposed to be a channel intro, but it ended up being a channel outro. Goodbye, everyone.
That was pure.
They convinced the
cinema.
boy.
What was I thinking? I'm not that kind of narrator. Here, I'll turn
go.
off the bomb.
Let's go, narrator.
Deactivate. Oh my God! It's not working.
Has it been a minute yet?
Wait. Toss me the bomb.
But Mr. Narrator!
No!
You'll die horribly!
You just had an entire character arc.
Narrators do.
No. No. Yeah. Godspeed, narrator.
Examination. Live your dream. Make that series.
Do it. I bet it'll be epic.
It didn't go off.
Oh,
I'm saved.
Illumination's good at.
Ah!
Ding.
Oh,
Bro, we're getting
thank
debated
heavens,
here. What is
that was
this?
just my watch. Wait a minute. I don't wear a watch. Ah! I really should, though. You never know when you...
Wow, we're not dead.
Yeah.
I guess Zamination does have a future after all.
Woo.
What do we do now?
What are we looking for? No original anime series now production. Now that's what I like to hear. Announcement soon, and we will get to that announcement soon enough. Good job, Zam. Proud of you guys, seriously. So now I want to bring this back to Glitch and Digital Circus and check out Zamination's song based on the show. Now, I also found this playlist that shows that there's 13 different versions of this song. I don't think that's fully accurate. Wacky World, but it's cursed. Wacky World, but something isn't right. Instrumental, it's on the 2nd channel. I know there's an A version and a B version of both of the TADC songs they did, but I personally want to watch the version with the official TADC cast. From the bit of research I did see that Michael Kovac voiced a couple of the characters in Zamination's previous work. I do also know that they did an episode with the whole Digital Circus cast in it, so this is definitely not the first time that they've done something like this. But this was the celebration of the partnership between Zaminations and Glitch, and you gotta give it its respect. So I'm gonna watch the best version of it, not the version with 80 million views. Let's check out Wacky World, a fan song Usually something that I never thought I would check out on this channel, but it has such close connections and such close roots to running the show. I feel like it's gonna be pretty damn good, but I'll let it speak for itself. Here we go.
Welcome to the amazing digital circus.
Oh my god, it really is Alex. Again.
And I'm going to show you the most jaw-dropping, heart-stopping,
Mind-bending paraphernalia you ever laid your eyes upon.
That right, Bubble?
That's right, King.
Can't wait to see what you got cooking up for today.
What is that bubble,
Let's not
bro?
waste any time.
What?
Let's get right into the song. Hi there, you're the latest jester. Added to our beta tester. Swipe that silly frown away, cause there's no need to be depressed here. Gloating eyes and smiling teeth bring master of insanity. Please don't brag at the fact that this place hijacks your humanity.
This is really good. This is really damn good.
New home feels like a prison, even though he's
Huh.
innocent.
Usually I don't like fan songs, man. This is good.
Why is this happening?
Oh, cool.
Am I
Right, I saw this.
How am I ever gonna
The
get
stop motion Lego.
gameplay? Wait, what the hell is that? I can't take this anymore. My God,
Check out the
this
Minecraft.
whole
Yo, this is cool.
make me wanna
Blender. Okay, we got it. Crash out, Pomni.
The gang will just love to meet ya. Let's go on some goofy adventures I made just for you. So
I'm sorry. Goofy adventure. Goofy adventure.
You'll just love to meet ya.
Really?
Let's go on some goofy adventures I made just for you. So eat this goop, it's green and slimy.
Yummy.
Look at that, we're teeny tiny. Let's serve pipes of different types inside a desktop from the 90s.
That looked awesome. Whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. Abstraction. Is this leaks?
Stranded for eternity, stuck eating food that's greedy. We can't be trusted.
They got the horse stuff, right?
Sorry to burst your bubble, but you will be.
Bubble!
Why is this happening and what am I doing here and how am I ever gonna get out of this gameplay? Wait, what the hell is that?
Is that the freaking... Oh my god! It's the script! Holy crap. Again! Hit it again!
Sorry to burst your bubble, but you will be.
Why is this happening and what am I doing here
That's so
and
cool.
how am I ever gonna get out of this gameplay? Wait, what the hell is that? I can't take this anymore. My God, this whole wacky world just makes me wanna
Looks like Kirby.
scream. Got no memory, just wake up on these present times. I'm stalking you and calling you.
Bobby, please. No, not the headset! Dude, what is this drawing? What is this drawing? Huh. Well, that was awesome. Check out ending B. Okay, you know what? Let's check out ending B really quick. Why not? What's the difference gonna be? I want to see how you go from A to B from here.
What the hell is that? I can't take this anymore. My God, this whole wacky world just makes me wanna
Oh, the name of the song.
got no memory, just wake up on these present times.
It's so goofy, man. Oh, did they just like get rid of the creepy faces? Okay, yeah, I watched the whole thing. Basically, the ending is just a little bit different. But to be fair, this is on a different channel, and it looks like they partnered with Cubicle, and then this was released on Cubicle's YouTube channel. So you know what? That's fine with me. You want to change the ending a little bit so you can post it on your own channel? Get that bag, gamer. Seriously though, I am so surprised by how good this is. I love Cade's little dance. I love the swaps between all the different art styles and the back and forth between Pomni and Kane. It's so awesome, man. This is beautiful. Look at the circus in the background. And I bet this is just a screenshot of their Blender workspaces. Wow. Again, I don't usually like fan songs. That was genuinely like a 9 out of 10. Good work, Zamination. All right. Wow. Let's go on to the next song, yeah? Hell yeah. Or we can watch Wacky World, but something isn't quite right.
Welcome to the amazing digital circus.
He's not facing the right direction, and that is not Alex Roshan. Oh no!
You've ever laid your eyes upon. Isn't that right, Bubble?
That's right, Kane.
Bubble!
I can't wait to see what you got
Bubble,
together.
over here! Where are you going?
Let's get
Hi,
right
Bobby.
into the song. Hi there, you're the latest jester added to our
Beta testers. Guys, you're not facing the right direction. Smiling teeth. Okay, I mean, this is cool though. I like seeing, look at the little fake camera. Okay, good. Oh my god, it's Bobby. Oh, that's sick. That's so cool. The way you could see how they cheat to sort of like work with the perspective of the shot. Like, I know that's a 3D animation technique. I've seen it a lot in the digital circus, like, oh, shots I animated videos online, right? But seeing it done here from this perspective is really cool. Look at that, man. Look at that squash and stretch. They really are talented, man. Good ass animation. Guys, you left the pixel art renders on screen. She's creepy. there's no beta version of this. Dude, look at this. Pomni, I think the camera was. Where are? Oh. Yeah. Guys, there were two canes on screen? Oh no, it's so scary! Whatever they're looking at. Oh no! Triangles! Oh wow, that thing is actually kind of disturbing. No! Pom! Your bubble! Oh, that's sick as hell! Guys, I can't read text backwards. The cane dance still looks great. Oh, the zooming on him is awesome. Look at this! What a cool shot, genuinely. It's actually really cool to see it like this. I guess I could talk more during these segments, right? Looking at the wrong versions instead of during the song itself. Nah, man, I'm addicted to these. All right, Wacky World, but it's cursed. Here we go.
Welcome to the amazing digital circus.
I don't want to join your circus, Kate.
And I'm
Oh my god! This is quality content right here. Is that right? I don't want to see what you're cooking, bro. Please, never. Pants key. Get away from me. I don't want your insanity. Yo, it's like beta pounding. The stretch the hat. Oh, well, now no hat. No, that's a big cane. What? The freeze frames. That's gorgeous. Yeah, there you go. There, look at that. Both in frame. Wow. It's the same. Only a creative would think about some garbage like this. Goofy adventure. I love iCane. See ya, bro. He did not go down. Never mind. The T-posing. Yo, not the Bucktooth Jacks. The plushie pop. She's making the face. No, the marketable plushie. I'm so sorry, Pomni. Even the plushies are tooty. What am I doing here?
Am I ever gonna
Get out of this place.
What the hell was that? I can't take this anymore. My God, this whole
He's still going. Yo, it's the mimic. The mimic. What is happening, bro? Do not watch this on the ZA, bro. Do not. No. Plushie. What a jam, man. What a jammer. Wait, there's a behind the scenes for Happy Place? I don't know why it says I watched it. Bro, whenever you see this, I did not watch the video, all right? I got comments about that in my original TADC video where I watched the whole show. YouTube is lying. It's lying. You click a video once, it's like, oh, you watched the whole thing? Of course you did. And I bet they don't even give the creators the full ad revenue, if they give them any at all. But yeah, we'll get to this after we watch Happy Place. You have big shoes to fill, surprisingly. But this was technically the first song they released that had the whole cast in it. Lock in, let's see it.
The super duper mega fantastic Kane game for curing boredom.
I want to cure some boredom. I'll try not to talk too much in this one.
Coming from within.
There's the other versions.
Well, looks like you found my super duper mega fantastic game for curing boredom. That means
Yes.
each and every one of you has earned a free ticket to play.
No, I don't want to play.
That's a weird way to say you want to play.
The drumming.
Couldn't help but get the vibe. You guys might not be feeling so fun.
What? Why is this so gas? What? I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry if you think I'm overreacting. Bro, I'm telling you, I don't like fan songs. Okay, I don't actually dislike them. They've just never been my cup of tea. So you gotta understand where I'm coming from when I say that this sounds so good. I do not care about the Minecraft art style. I don't care. It sounds gas. Maybe it's just Alex. Maybe it's just Alex.
That's a weird way to say you want to play.
Hit it, Cade! Let's go!
Couldn't help but get the vibe. You guys might not be feeling so fun. I hate my life. But that's not a big surprise. I got just the cure in mind. If you can let me give this a try. Free that big old smile. If you love adventure, you're in luck.
I couldn't get half of life.
Hey, bro, chill.
No clue, you'll be surprised when you realize it gets so much better than real life.
Dum dum, this sucks. Life is feeling like a bunch of
Drum, bum, banging in my head. I'm trapped inside of the back of my mind. I've gotta leave.
God, it looks like it was drawn by Glitch. Or by Goose.
So glad you're having fun, but our whacked out party's only begun. Gonna leave you saying
Pomni Pinball.
what's happening and what am I doing here and how? I'm gonna talk this now. If you love adventure, you're in luck.
He's still doing it.
couldn't get half
With no
The exit.
you'll be surprised when you realize it gets so much better than real life.
of life. Dum dum, this sucks. Life is feeling like a
Giggles our career. Jax is a furry? That's what I saw in the video. Excuse me? When was this made? Guys? Isn't this leaks?
It's impolite to be deceiving. Why break the rules or bother leaving? I know what you need, though you may not agree. But I'll
Ooh.
show you the world, and with
Ooh.
me you will see how fun it can be.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
Rather than this violence and torture and agony, you're better off with me.
Omega Flowey, bro.
We all learned a valuable lesson here today.
What is that, King?
You don't really hate my adventures. You love me. And I love you too.
Oh, thank you, Kate. Me when I casually just leak the entire plot of episode 8 in a song. Wow. Wow. Holy glaze. What's the difference in the B version? I can't believe they did that, man. That's crazy. I mean, dude, the vibes of both of these songs, they remind me of Running the Show. But it's like even more impressive. It's like even more crazy. I love that, bro. The Raven. Oh, it's a plug? Oh, this one's like... The good ending! Oh my god! Oh, I'm gonna have to watch this after I watch episode 9, bro. I'm so cooked. We are TADC! Oh. Never mind. That's really messed up, actually. Ding dong, then it's in my head. Bing bong, ding dong. Wow, what a good song. You know what we're doing, bro. Do I need to explain why this is so good? Are you kidding me? Yeah, it does look pretty weird, actually. Hi, Kane. Look at that, dude. The freaking stretching again. Saying you want to play? So much flavor like this. This is so cool. Wow. Okay, train jump scare. Dude, I am just, like, I'm just shocked. I'm shocked by how good it is. Dude, what is happening? This is not the art style. Close enough, you know? Oh, cool. Super looks great there. Oh. This looks rad. The pinball! And what am I doing here? And this high friggin' indie slop, bro. Look at it. Oh, whoa, there goes Cade. Dude, be surprised and come when you realize, not when you come. So, there goes King, goes our career. Jack is a furry here. On the back of my mind. Dude, I live for this. Hit it, Cade. It's impolite to leak, brother. Oh, look at that. Dude, the camera does so much work. How it's just like the animation. It really does so much work. The camera had so much like... Ooh. That. Dude, that bubble model sucks.
And I love you too.
Oh. Thank you, Kane. Dum, this sucks. That did not suck at all. Happy place, but it's cursed.
The super duper mega fantastic cane game for curing boredom.
I love curing boredom.
Sounds like there's some funky tunes coming from within.
So, well, I was gonna leak something. I'm not leaking. Whoa, that's so cool, Kane. I wanna play. Yeah, I said I want to play.
Couldn't help but get the vibe. You guys might not be feeling so fine.
I don't.
It's not a big surprise.
Yeah.
But just the cure in mind if you can let me give this a try.
No. Straight just scare again. Pomni, you're supposed to fall there. I couldn't. I can't remember the. That looks familiar. You guys missed. Signs that explode. I like how this has a bunch of retention. People want to read it. Signs that explode when 6 train cars hit it and 1 misses. There goes Ginger. Brother, what? Dude, you need to flip me off, you bastard! Oh, cool. I really like the Ragatha animated segment. And what am I doing here? I'm content farming. Brother, how many times are you gonna say there's no swearing on this channel? This sucks as nothing else. Oh, never mind. Evil furries! They put actual effort into that. I mean, this whole thing has effort. Are you kidding me? Oh, he sounds like me playing piano. Do we need to censor that? The roots again. Oh my god. Hey, at least it was okay there. Yeah, fight back! Fight back here. Kaboom! Stop, bro. Stop. Not the key! Not the fucking flashy!
We all learned a valuable lesson here today.
Did we?
I know you don't.
Oh, it's freaking Lethal Company again.
And I love you too.
Oh, Lethal Company is like a pretty fun game. Like, there's so many nice things that I could say about this song, both of the songs, and the work Zamination did here. But like, I think this shot speaks for itself. Just the angle, the camera perspective, how they do everything here. Oh my god, the way that they do all the frames and all the scenes so your eyes follow it perfectly. It's beautiful. Look at it. Look at it genuinely from the, not even looking at it from a song, looking at it as a piece of art. Just looking at it from its visuals alone, even just ignoring the art style, it doesn't matter. It's so well made. I am so surprised and delighted by how fun this was. Editing Duel here. I'm dumb. I completely forgot to watch the behind the scenes video of Happy Place featuring Jax. Cool! This video is almost 13 minutes long, so I'm assuming unlike Wacky World, this is actually gonna have some depth to it and like some discussion. Zam's really gonna get into the nitty gritty of how they made this song and maybe explain why they leaked running the show. Let's get into it. Man, what a good song.
What? Is that Jax
Whoa?
from the Amazing Digital Circus? Gosh,
Everyone
dang
hates you,
right it
Jax.
is. You've obviously seen my new music video, Happy Place, which features over
Maybe.
14 different animation styles. Due to my generous nature, I've decided to give you people an exclusive behind-the-scenes peek at how we made that magic happen for my music video.
Wow, thank you.
Is that
Thank you
Jax?
so much.
From the Amazing Digital Circus, yeah? How you doing?
You're in my booth. This is my narration.
Well, excuse me.
This is animated like a game theory video. This is beautiful.
For giving the fans what they want. Everyone knows me. Nobody knows, what's your name?
What's your name?
Zach.
Already forgot. See?
I know, Zach.
Did you just splash me with prime energy? Were you actually drinking that?
Ouch, 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 ouch!
Bro,
We're gonna be
he's
going
your money
through how
maker
we
right
created
there.
each different animation style in Happy Place, and also talk about the incident. There was a shot that we tried really, really hard to get in the video, but ended up having to scrap for reasons. More on
Okay.
that at the end of the video. Without further ado, let's plunge right into the third dimension with Violet's shot. We've been big fans of her low poly work for years, and
Easy
thought
Taxi
that this
Total?
video would be the perfect
Poltergeist Pizza?
opportunity to finally work together. So
I might need to
tell
check
us
her
how
out.
you did it, Violet.
Hi, I'm Violet. I'm primarily a low-poly
Hi,
3D
Violet.
artist and animator. So I worked on the low-poly Ragafa shot. You know, she's thrown into this low-poly world.
The art style is
first
gorgeous.
I sketch out the designs I want to use for the shot. Then I use those to reference when I'm 3D modeling. So I use Blockbench for my art, which is a bit different from kind of your traditional
Look at that
3D
Kane
software.
model.
First I build the character, which in this case is Ragafa, and she's kind of just built off these like very simple kind of, you know, shapes. Once I have the character,
Yeah.
I will build the set. It's also built very similarly. These are just like cubes. Once I have both of them, I can go into animating, which in this case is also very simple. You know, she's kind of just being stretched around. You can see
That's
that
the charm
face
of
isn't
it.
perfectly sat on the body, but you know, from the camera's perspective, it looks really cool. In kind of classic or traditional 3D animation, animators will use interpolated pose where it'll go from one key to another. But in here, it's like the pose is snap, and that creates a very kind of traditional 2D look. It helps the shot
Sick.
be more grounded in kind of a more unique, like stylized animation.
It's really cool how you can sort of bend and morph morph 3D animation to your will. Hey, that's DaVinci Resolve, my editing software. The goated choice, Violet. Good job.
Once I have all the frames, I can export it into editing software. My editing software choice is DaVinci Resolve. This lets me do special things to the different layers. For example, I've done an outline here of Ragitha. There's a few things which I didn't post. For example, the little speech bubble that appears on Ragitha's head is made in post and added in post. The shot took me just over like 10 hours. That includes like concepting and modeling and animation and compositing.
That's fast.
But it is like a 3-second shot, so you can see how much work goes into a 3-second shot from a an animation perspective.
Listen, man, the idea alone is a ton of work to begin with. When I was figuring out how I wanted to do this video on Zaminations, I had to think about, okay, I want to react to their songs, but like, how do I sort of combine everything and make it cohesive? Give the video good pacing and structure and have like a meaning to it, not just that we're watching the song. So yeah, the idea is a whole lot of work, let alone actually making the damn thing.
I know a lot of 3D modeling can be pretty daunting. Although poly is very like simple, you can make very simple shapes if you want to keep trying different things, experimenting. And also use inspiration, and don't be afraid to use reference as well.
Maybe one day I'll try
Next up is the part where I banished Kinger to MS Paint, where he remained for 6 consecutive days before law enforcement realized he was gone.
Hey, you were there too, buddy. You banished him there? I think you were banished by somebody else.
Okay, I'm leaving. I'm leaving. I'm hiding behind the door. I'm leaving.
All yours, Madeline.
My name is Madeline, and I am a 2D artist / animator, and I did the anime Zooble, the MS Paint Kinger, and the animation interaction Gangle shot. The Kinger animation was inspired by this artist. They had done something that the Zams thought was super cool and messaged them about it, asking if they could them, and that's where the inspiration came from.
That's
and
awesome.
For this one, I animated in Tunes.
Wait, what?
Artist. They had done something that the Zams thought was super cool and messaged them about it, asking if we could reference them, and that's where the inspiration came from.
That's cool that they straight up went to the artist. It's like, hey man, can we we're super inspired by your work. Can we use it as a reference for one of our own projects? And they said yes. That's awesome. I love collaboration like that.
I made it in Toon Squid. So I did the key poses, and then I would go through and roughly animate, and then go over it with the line art, and then color it in. But yeah, I really enjoyed this one. This one probably took the longest out of all of the shots I did.
Oh, and this is the thumbnail! This is the thumbnail! I completely forgot.
Probably around a week.
Up next, Madeline's Zooble shot.
So the first shot I was assigned was the anime Zooble shot. This was the reference I was given. I was
Whoa! What? That's gorgeous! Are you kidding me? That is so pretty. They really captured like that old 80s anime art style. Wow.
I was super excited because I have been meaning to do like a vintage anime type style anyway. Specifically with Zooble, they were extra difficult because of how many different colors and body parts they have. That was probably the thing I spent the most time on, was the coloring for this one. It took 5 hours, but it felt like 5 days. I think a majority of the time when I'm animating, a lot of it is just me trying to think, like visualize what I'm going to make before I actually make it.
Fully understand. Me, when I draw, I kind of need to like put it on paper and then look at what I made, or I guess on a tablet. And only then am I really able to like look at what I did and be like, ugh, that doesn't look that good. And then redraw aspects, change things, fix lines, etc. until I get a perspective shot I actually like, because I don't have the skill or enough practice to make something too crazy. So I gotta do good old trial and error. But hey, that's a good way to learn.
Next, we're looking at the flipbook shot, which is kind of the precipice for the incident shot, but I'll let our next guest talk about it.
Sure.
Hi, I'm Avalon. For this video, I creatively directed it, as well as did the storyboards and the paper flipbook medium shot.
Your art
Today,
style looks like Goose's
I'm
work.
gonna talk about the flipbook.
It's gorgeous.
Part. So even though the end product might have looked like it was traditionally drawn, psych, it was not. I started off with animating this digitally first for the purpose of printing them out for use. This just saved me time on this project and made it easier for me to plan out the animation in general.
So you use like a pencil brush or something? Yeah.
I started with the rough frames first for Pomni, and then when I liked how it looked, I went ahead and cleaned it up, trying to emulate a traditional sketch style. Next, I grabbed a smaller sketchbook and just pasted all the Pomni frames inside.
Oh yeah, you can see, look. You can see. These are cut out and placed into the paper.
By page. After all that was done, I took a few shots with my camera of me crumpling up Pomni and throwing her into the garbage. So that I could do more than one take, I didn't actually crumple up the real Pomni paper, but instead crumpled a blank piece of paper. My cat Tuco ended up joining me up on the table and refused to move, and so he ended up joining in on one of the shots. This project probably
secondary
took around
animation
a week to put together. However, the printings of Pomni were actually originally going to be used for a different animation style that ended up being way too difficult to follow through with. But oh, did I try. I tried. But we will dive more into that later at the end of the video.
Yes, the art versus artist shot. Madeline actually creates more content like this on her own channel, The Living Arcade, so we thought this could be a cool opportunity to sort of incorporate her signature style.
For the Gangle shot, I was given myself as a reference, which pretty much meant that I got free reign with this shot.
Do what you want.
It was pretty simple. All I had to do here was draw the crack in her face and then hope that it lined up with the rest of the animation and press play. This one was definitely the easiest. This took the shortest amount of time. I'd probably say I did this in a day. Beginning animation was kind of intimidating because I didn't know where to start. If I were to give any advice, it would just to be like jump in wherever you can. Doesn't even matter if it's good or bad, just go for it.
Up next, we have the part where Jax turns into a furry.
Hey, kids! Today we're gonna be moving to the next slide.
Oh, Jax, we're gonna talk about it.
Don't listen to him, kids, especially if he says I'm a closeted furry. My poor eyes.
Anyway,
something, chicken fetus in an egg.
Of how this went down, they'd seen my Jax cosplay video and wanted to know if I was interested in contributing a quick clip of Cheshi. And for those wondering, this isn't actually a Jax fursuit, but it's purple and it has bunny features, so it works. Step 1 was figuring out the motions outside of the suit. After that, I did 3 sets of about 5 takes each. The first set was with flat white lighting, and I don't know, it didn't feel like it had a lot of pop, so I added the 2 colored lights for a bit of a gradient look. Only problem is on set 2 I forgot the fill light, so I did the last set. 1 key light, 2 background lights, and a combination rim sort of fill light.
Dude, so much work. Lighting is such a pain in the ass, bro. Lighting is something that I had to learn the hard way. There are quite a few lights in this room, and there are lights that I had to like screw out of the roof of this space to make sure that I have a even sort of lighting. And even then, I don't know, bro, it's finicky, and it's a lot more work than you'd think.
I filmed about 7 minutes of footage for this, and that included the lighting test. After sending it in, it was just waiting for the video to drop.
Lastly, but certainly not leastly, before we dive into our lightning round, we have Robin's Pomni run.
Oh, what a good shot.
Hi, I'm Robin, also known as Kitten Sneeze, and I did the 2D animation hybrid shot from this music video.
So rad.
I think my mind clicked on how difficult a 2D shot being integrated with 3D was going to be. I started with sketch concepts for what Pomni would look like in 2D. This was what I was provided, animatic-wise.
Oh my god.
But
yeah, that's not much. I gotta be honest, Sam, that's not much.
In order to motion match it perfectly, I had to start by tracking the head and pretty much reverse engineered the 3D animation. So I tracked the head. I went over with a really, really rough motion pass. And then this is the final tied down rough animation pass.
I guess that makes sense though, because if I brought up before how I draw and then I look at it and see what needs to change or what needs to be fixed, it would make a lot of sense. You gotta draw it like this, super, super rough, and then finalize it afterwards.
Tied down rough animation pass. I kind of tried to keep everything separated. It allowed me to keep track of them better, and it also allowed for Joe, the cleanup artist, to know how to separate the layers.
Hi, Joe.
This is the line pass of the cleanup, and these are just placeholder colors so I can see how it looks before the color palette was finalized and decided. And then this is the final cleaned up, completely colored version of the animation, which in this final pass, everything is on separate layers, which allowed me to comp it easier because I was matching the lighting of the 3D scene.
I forgot about compositing.
And this is how it looks fully comped into the scene.
Gorgeous.
That took probably 40 plus hours of work. So, you know, takes a while, but hey, it's worth it.
If you'd like to watch a more in-depth breakdown of the shot, you can watch this video on my channel. Link is in the description.
I will link it in the description as well. You guys should watch it on your own.
Oh, Zachary!
Hey, I thought you didn't remember my name.
Ah, my turn! Welcome to the lightning round, folks.
Okay.
Came through life hands with just some idiot on a green screen wearing a Halloween costume.
We got a Gangle skin and busted a move in Minecraft. Ow!
Got a Jack Flush and busted a move in the woods.
Make pancake versions of the characters based on the abstraction scene from Inside Out.
A missile from Lethal Company snuck on set.
Downloaded a bunny video on Adobe Stock and—
You shot me, you sick f—
Oh, I'm sorry, I maybe went a little too far.
Aaron mashed a bunch of real eye and mouth photos together, inspired by the flower from
I knew it was based on Omega Flowey, bro. The flower from that one game. I knew it. You're not slick.
Are we done?
No.
No. We still have
the incident.
Hi, it's me again. You know, we learn many lessons throughout our lives.
Oh, do we?
And one of them is that sometimes we don't get what we want, no matter how much you want it, and no matter how many retakes you go through. There was a shot we really wanted to put into this video, but we couldn't shoot the great final take, no matter how hard we tried. I came across this really cool paper animation video from a YouTuber called Fendi Chi, where he puts up a bunch of traditionally drawn frames face up, and then he'll flip through them. I thought it was just the coolest thing, and I was like, we gotta add this into our video. So I added it as a reference in the storyboarding phase, and little did I realize that I would soon be assigned this task myself. It was my first time doing anything like this, and there weren't really any tutorials online for this specific type of animation that I could find anyways. So I just kinda wung it, and I did it by eye and I guess common sense. I went out to the craft store to pick up some supplies and got these long foam boards to use as the runway, and these sturdy plastic sheets to cut out and use as stands for every frame.
It's worth it, it's worth it.
It's for the Pomni stands onto the runway. And after all that, the setup was all complete, and the hardest part was over. Or so I thought. Fendi Chi made the recording process look so easy that I didn't know that I was going to have so many problems recording this thing. Pushing myself back to record this long runway of Pomnis and holding the phone camera with my hand made these recordings way too shaky.
What can help for something like this? Hold on. I know the original guy in the video just used his hand, but using something like this, holding onto it and sort of moving your hand along your desired path, it leads to a much smoother movement and potentially could have helped a lot in the creation of the scene and maybe even made it happen altogether. Now, I'm not saying that the scene they ended up with is bad or anything. I actually really like the little flip book and then the crumpling of the Pomni and throwing it in the trash. I think that we actually got something better out of this not working out. But also the little wobble that Pomni does as she moves doesn't look amazing.
I was starting to freak out a little bit. I just made this really cool project and now there's a chance I'm not gonna even be able to use it.
Yeah, it is quite sad when you do like all that work and then it just like blows up in your face for nothing. I've had multiple videos that I completely finished them and then, sorry, one little thing went wrong, can't upload it. Or the video just kind of sucked, even after fully completing it.
No, I will persevere. I will make this work, even if it takes me 50 billion takes until I get it right. I even tried sitting on a longboard, and even then, the longboard started turning left.
Again, the issue here is how she's like so low to the ground. If she was using something like that stick I just threw into the void, you'd be able to walk crouched and you can do a more fluid motion with your arm. Kind of like when you draw, they say don't draw with your wrist and draw with your whole arm. You can also move with your whole arm instead of doing it like this, which is such a pain in comparison, especially if you're not using a secondary shot where you're recording your hand holding the phone. But again, I think it worked out in the end.
Left or right. We ordered a little camera dolly to come in.
A camera dolly? I mean, that'll work.
Just for this shot. And you know what? It still didn't work.
Really?
It was all just a mess.
Wait, why?
Finally, we gave up. Except me for a couple of days because I really wanted to make this work to my dying breath. But we decided we would replace this shot with a simpler flipbook instead. Do I regret taking this new animation medium on even though it didn't work out? No, I actually don't. But will I be doing this again? No.
Hey everyone, Jax here. Everything you saw me do in this video is not canon, no matter how likely it might seem that I'd actually do these things.
Didn't Goose say everything's canon?
I would shoot someone. I will shoot someone.
You already shot Ragatha, all right, buddy? You're not slick. I don't know when this aired. Probably before episode 6. I'm not checking.
Why is it bad time?
And that's how we created Happy Place. We also made a similar video for our Lethal Company music video, Follow the Orders, so be sure to check that out.
I think I've done enough reacting.
Say bye-bye, Jax.
Bye, Jax.
Jax.
Jax, please. Why was this fan animation so expensive? Well,
oh my god.
The animation looked really good. What?
Oh my god, he's dead.
Kill Jax! A portion of the fan base really liked that. All right, back to Past Duel. So, before we wrap this video up in a nice, neat little bow, after I proved to you guys and to myself that Zaminations are a force to reckon with, I completely understand why Glitch partnered up with them and why they're making their own TV show. Completely original, no other characters, except, well, from what I can see here, an SMG4 original character. I want to recommend a different fan song to you guys. I know, bro said he doesn't like fan songs, and now he's recommending another one to us? Well, I found this one, made by Static Films. It's called Artist Block, and this guy, whoever they got to do Kane's voice in this song, we're not gonna listen to it here. You guys should listen to it on your own. Oh, great, the person who owns the channel did the voice for Kane. They do such a good job. I'll quickly play my favorite part of the song to show you guys how gas. So yeah, check out Artist Block. I'll put that song and pretty much everything else I reacted to in the description below. Now, why don't we move on to Calling All Villains, an original work by Zaminations. The announcement trailer. This is what the entire video has been building up to. I hope, and I think, I don't even think it's a question anymore, that this is something I'm gonna cover on my channel, along with a bunch of other indie shows that I want to get to. But we'll get there when we get there. Yo, this is cool. Ooh! It's not Minecraft! What is happening? Bro, I didn't watch SMG4 to see like this lore. I haven't watched their stuff in a long time. Wow. Wow! Wait! Dude! This looks like Digital Circus past episode 4. Or starting on episode 4. This looks so good. They were genuinely nerfing themselves with the Minecraft art style. This looks so... Who do I want to be? Well, you're a villain. I love villains, bro. Bowser's my favorite Mario character. I love villain songs. Another TV character, huh? Oh, wow. But he was made before Tenna, so doesn't really count. Is that the calling of the villains? I'll take that as a yes. Yo!
Hi, it's Zach.
Hey guys!
And Micah. And oh my god, we're making our first original animated series!
Good job!
Named Calling All Villains, starring none other than Mr. Puzzles, originally
Mr.
from SMG4.
Puzzles.
Now, obviously, you might have some questions.
His pants. His pants have puzzle pieces on them. Oh, it's adorable. This design rocks. I like the colors. When your TV, right, it goes to static, or when old shows would sort of cut to a different program or just cut themselves off air, it would show these colors. I really like this design. He looks cool.
Now, obviously,
why is
you
he a
might have
villain,
some
though?
Questions like,
what is SMG4 and why are we making this show?
Okay, not
yeah, and
not that,
to answer those
sure.
questions, let's
second
go
part.
to our special guest.
The narrator? It's Luke! Luke, right? Luke? Kevin's the other brother.
Hey, I'm Luke, the creator of SMG4.
I'm not a
Anyone who's
LARPer.
Familiar. SMG4 was a long-running, weird-ass animated comedy series I made on YouTube.
I
It
love
started with Mario
SMG4.
Machinimas and eventually
For the time I
evolved
watched
into
it.
something so much more. The show ran for 14 wonderful years, more than half my life, and just recently concluded with its final episode in December of 2025.
I hope you guys get to 10 million subs.
On SMG4 and played a huge role in creating Mr. Puzzles, his
Really?
personality, his vibe, and the weirdly concerning thoughts rattling around in his head. When
Huh.
SMG4 ended, it felt like there was still a lot more story left to tell with him. So I
That's
reached out to
cool.
Zam with an idea.
Hi,
What if you guys made something new, centered entirely around Mr. Puzzles?
It was a very generous offer, and after serious consideration and deep discussion,
They said no.
Finally said no. I'm just kidding. We said yes.
We've always wanted to make an original show on Zamination, and we love Mr. Puzzles, so we figured this would be the perfect opportunity.
Calling All Villains isn't a direct continuation of SMG4. It takes place years later, following Mr. Puzzles as he's evolved.
Oh, wait, this is cool. This is really cool. Look at the, whoa. Dot eyes versus full eyes. Use dot eyes when casual, innocent, or sweet. Use full eyes when cheeky, stressed, or exaggerated. I don't really know if I would count that as innocent or sweet. It looks more tired and confused, or traumatized and confused. I like this, the little beep, beep, beep. To be his mouth. Or no, it's blush. Oh, it's blush. Well, it looks like a mouth. Speaking of mouths, mouth. Use sharper edges when angry or mischievous. Use jagged teeth lines when gritting his teeth or when psychotic. Now, why would he be psychotic? Bro, this is 10 out of 10 was actually evil. This is awesome. Use smoother edges when calm and innocent. This design is so expressive. Look at how big his mouth is here. That's so cool. Face coloration. An EGC line appears when flustered. The more intense the emotion, the more intense the line. Face can change color. That's so cool.
Years later, following
Mr. Puzzle's exploration sheet. Watching TV. Ironic. Happy, sad, annoyed. Spooked, mischievous, psycho. Wow. My show got canceled. But now it's back.
Mr. Puzzles as he's evolved. For better or worse.
Oh, these are
Luckily,
the same.
You don't need to have seen SMG4
Cool.
to jump right in. If you're
Cool.
brand new, the show is built so you can start fresh and fully enjoy the ride. And if you have seen SMG4, there are plenty of nods and juicy Easter eggs waiting for you.
Shoot, I need to
I'm honestly
catch
so
up.
excited to see what the Zams will do with Mr. Puzzles.
Aren't there so many SMG4 videos? Aren't there just like so many of them? I don't remember, bro. It's so long ago. How is Kid Me supposed to remember? Oh yeah, I stopped on episode 274 of SMG4, and you have another 576 episodes to go. Best of luck.
Yep, I'm honestly so excited to see what the Zams will do with Mr. Puzzles in this brand new series. Thank you guys, genuinely.
Thank you, Luke. Luke, no!
Enjoy your vacation, Luke.
That's all we have for now, but remember,
stay tuned. Don't forget. Is that him? I wonder who voices him. Cool. Well, what is Zamination? We already saw that, my man. Rad as hell. Oh my god. And that, fellas, is the story of Zamination. Mostly, I hope I was able to shine a light on what potentially could become one of the best channels on YouTube, if you like Glitch as much as I do. Learning about their entire story and going through some of their best works has been a really lovely experience. And I hope you guys had fun too. I will definitely be checking out this series when it drops, whenever they get it out. Kinda makes me interested in watching some of their other stuff. Okay, maybe not.